Have you ever had a chance to trade for a really good fruit or game pass? But your inventory looks like this. So if you want to take that advantage and prepare for the next good opportunity, make sure to watch this video till the end because I will show you how to fix it. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me in the comments what's the most valuable item that you have. So in order to improve our inventory, we first need to understand what we got there. So, the most probable reason why you clicked on this video is because of fruits. And that's totally okay. It's because fruits make the most of the inventory and are the most important and valuable items in it. But in the other hand, we also got swords, guns, crafting materials and accessories. So we will first go over them. So starting off with the easiest ones, getting valuables, crafting materials, like scrap, ectoplasm, conjured cocoa and so on is pretty straightforward. Since you are going to level up, you are defeating a lot of enemies, which passively brings a ton of valuables. But what if you want to upgrade something and you don't have enough valuables? Well, that's the only time you are going to focus on getting a certain material. So there is really no need for you to focus on these materials except when you really need them. You can use that time and efforts to get other items for your inventory instead. Except if you find getting materials enjoyable. But yeah. Now here is where the fun begins. There are quite a few guns and swords in Blox fruits with special quests and obtaining methods which make them really valuable. For example, Soul Guitar. It's a mythical gun which in order to obtain you have to get full moon and complete a puzzle, with a lot of more money and material requirements. Which is actually pretty fun. And also, don't let me get started on the cursed dual katana. In order just to start the CDK obtainment process you have to get 2 swords, Yama and Tuschita, which are really painful to get. So, what are the tips? Well, since all guns and swords have a fixed price and obtainment process, your level doesn't affect it, then it would be best for you to max out your level first. You will have more money and the whole obtainment of all the swords and guns will be much easier and faster. But now the accessories are a bit different, so let's get to them. I mean, you can apply the same method to the accessories, but since there are a ton of accessories that are boss drops or reward for some kind of quest, then getting them as you progress through the game would be optimal. What do I mean? Well, when you reach a new boss, reach same level as him, you are going to grind him, right? So it's much easier to grind that boss until you get his accessory drop than to go back to him when you are in the 3rd C maxed out. I would say you can max out and then come back, so it's just a choice, but I prefer the method I just showed you. But either way, there are a ton of very rare accessories that are hard to get, so expect a lot of time wasted on them. But it will make your inventory much more valuable since most players don't get every single accessory. Now let's get to the fruits. So there are a couple of different types of fruits, I mean rarities. Common and uncommon fruits are easy to get and you will actually get them really often without you putting any efforts. But mythical and legendary fruits are the tricky part. There are a couple of rare fruits, so they are somewhere in between. So how to get these fruits? Well, the first and the most obvious method is to roll fruits at the Blox fruit dealer cousin. It's the easiest method because you can find him in any sea. In the 1st sea at the Jungle Island, 2nd sea behind the cafe on the Kingdom of Rose Island, and 3rd sea inside the mansion. Now, to be honest, this is probably one of the best methods of getting rare fruits. I am telling that from my experience. I got a whole lot of Buddhas and other legendary fruits just by rolling a fruit randomly. But there is a con to all this. If you want to roll a lot of fruits and frequently, you will need a lot of money. For me, I have to pay around 300k pelly for every fruit roll. If you're lower level, you will have to pay less money. But you are also earning less money, so it's kind of the same price always. So how to earn that money? Either completing quests or chest hunting. But if you want to know best methods to earn money in every sea, check out this video. But another con of this, you can do it every 2 hours, which should be enough to fix your inventory. But if you want more good fruits, I will show you some more methods of getting them. And the first one is Factory. It's located in the 2nd sea Kingdom of Rose Island. It opens every 1.5 hours, and if you deal the most damage to the core, you will get a random fruit. Chances are same as rolling fruits, so it's a pretty good method. Next ones are pirate and ship raids. Ship raids are those boats that attack you randomly when you're sailing, and they have 10 to 20% chance of dropping a random fruit. Also, they give fragments and are easy to defeat, so it's a nice additional method. But pirate raids? They occur in the 3rd sea castle on the sea island. Every 75 minutes they will start spawning, and when you defeat them you will get some fragments, but whoever deals the final kill will get a random fruit. So it would be good if you're doing that in a private server. I haven't got a good fruit from this, but I heard people are getting some insane drops such as Buddha or Venom. So try it out yourself. Another method is fruit hunting, either with or without fruit notifier. If you're doing it without fruit notifier, you will have to learn all fruit spawning locations, which is pretty hard and time consuming. Wouldn't recommend. But if you have fruit notifier Game Pass, it's so easy for you. But the con is obvious, it's too expensive, 2k Robux, and the last method to fix your inventory: trading. If you know how to trade properly with consistent profits, you will get an insane inventory in pretty short amount of time. So if you want a detailed trading guide that will lead you to up inventory, make sure to check this video out. One thing we forgot: if you want a fruit not because of inventory but because of using it, buy it from the fruit dealer stock. You can check stock even if you're not in the game, so it's easy to hunt your favorite fruit. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. Join our Roblox group. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.